Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have made it. Big news! If you haven't heard this news, then you have been living under a rock. I'm being serious. And the news is that Minecraft 1.19 World Update is officially been released. It is out right now, available to play, and it adds in so many things. In fact, it adds over 70 features into the game, 71 to be exact. And we're going to go through every single feature in the World Update. So, starting off with the frog. There's 3 types of the frogs. This one is the warm frog, and there is... Hang on, let me just show you them all. This is the normal frog, and it spawns in the normal biomes. And this is the warm frog, as you've seen, and my personal favourite, the cold frog, the green variant. Checking out newest wood as well, mangrove wood. Doesn't this just look so cool? It's red in all of its glory. It's red, and it's beautiful red. I mean, just look at it for a sec. Just take a minute to admire this beautiful, beautiful red. These are also its logs. Its logs are basically brownish. And yeah, its logs are brown, but it's got the red inside of it. Fun fact, it used to look a lot like jungle wood in the first developments of it. Time to check out the block which we've been working on nearly this entire time. Mud. And the sound as well. Just listen to the sound. Like, doesn't that just sound beautiful? It sounds so wet, but I like it. So this is mud here, and it's, yeah. Also, another thing. Put mud and wheat in a crafting table, and you can make packed mud. And then, if you place 4 packed mud in a crafting table, you get mud bricks. And these are mud bricks. They are good for building, and they're a bit more compact than normal bricks, but still, they look really, really cool, and I can't wait to be using them in all of my builds. Moving on to a bit of a surprise item, the recovery compass and echo shards. So all you have to do is you can find these in a new structure, echo shards, and you need a crafting table for this. So all you need to do, put a compass in the middle, and I think it's actually a lodestone compass that you need. But anyways, also I'm still feeling quite sick. So you need to place them in there, and you can get a recovery compass. So what does the recovery compass exactly do? So if I were to fall off here and die... Oh wait, hang on, I'm in creative. Wait a sec. So if I were to go off this building and die, and now if I were to respawn and quickly grab the recovery compass out of here, you see it's pointing to where I last died. See? It's pointing to the spot where I last died. So this is really useful, because if I go all the way over here, see, it's pointing to the exact location that I died. Time to look at some more fun blocks and my favourite new blocks. So this is Muddy Mangrove Roots, and it's basically a mixture of mangrove roots, which is a block which we'll also show, and mud. And it's so cool. And now, mangrove roots itself. These are my new favourite block. They just look so cool, don't they? I don't know what it is, but it's just so cool. Like, this would be good for, like, an old wood prison, because this could be, like, the thing that you got trapped inside. It is just so cool. Moving on to mangrove leaves, the new leaf block. It looks really cool. You can find them all over the mangrove swampers. You can see over there. If I just give myself a spyglass, and then look over there. Those are all the things that you can find there, and they are really cool. Now another block, well actually an item, a disc fragment, and if you put 9 of them in the crafting table, and let me just if you put 9 of them in the crafting table, then you can make a music disc, and it is called music disc number 5. Now Now I can't play the entire thing, but it's basically like Music Disc 11, but a lot more scarier. So yeah. Moving on to the mob which we all voted for, the LA. So, the LA, if I give it an item, for this example an LA spawn egg, and then I throw it on the ground, it will pick up that item and it will give it back to me. But there is a bit of a slight twist. If I were to get a note block and I were to place it down and do that, do you see the particles there? That means that, see the particle? Now the LA will drop it at the music disc, and I can also take the item back. Basically, when you get the item, it will tame it to you. When you give the LA the item, it will follow you around, and it's kind of like you taming it. But you can always yoink the item off of him to make him untamed, so that's a cool thing. Moving on to a surprised block, which we were not ready for and was not announced for the update, frog lights. Now these happen with frogs, because it literally says frog light. Now if I get a baby magma cube and a frog, then the frog will eat the magma cube, and depending on the colour of the frog, the frog light will drop. Let's see, where can I find a baby? Okay, I'm going to try to get a baby. Aha, a baby. And then if I spawn in a frog eats it and spews out the frog light. But if this was a different type of frog, it would be a different type of frog light. So, for example, basically, if it were an orange frog which was spawning, then it would give the yellow frog light. If it were green frog, the cold frog, it would give a verdant, but it's basically a green one. And as you've seen, it dropped the purple one. The warm one dropped the purple one. Now, a really cool few items is the skulk items. So first we'll talk about the actual skulk block itself. Now this is just a decoration block. It doesn't do anything, but it's got an animation. Look at the animation glow to it. It's really cool. And also skulk veins as well. They are again a decoration block, and they look really cool. They're kind of like a glow lichen, but don't glow and they're skulky. Also, Skulk Sensor. This has been in the game for a while, but it's officially in 1.19. Now, basically, if you didn't know, it will detect my vibration. So if I stop moving, see, it doesn't detect it. Then I move, it detects it. Also, if you sneak, then it won't detect it. But if you sneak on top of it, then it'll detect it. So yeah, that's a really cool feature as well. Skulk Catalyst, that is a new block. It's also kind of like a light block, because look at the light. But its main purpose has to do with the word killing. So if I were to kill a mob nearby it, let's say this chicken, see, it spreads the skulk and skulk veins around it, which is really interesting. And this could be very good for like XP farms as well. So yeah, I think that's a really cool feature. Finally, the Skulk Shrieker. Now, the Skulk Shrieker is a block that if you go on top of it, sends off a shrieking sound. Let me play it louder for you. Yeah, it's pretty scary. But the twist is, if you have a Skulk sensor here, it can alert it as well. So you can make it alert. So you need to sneak by it to get past it. But if you sneak on top of it, like the Skulk sensor, it'll also activate. So what does the Skulk Shrieker do? Well, if you just place it by hand, it won't do much, aside from doing a shrieking sound. But if I were to use it here, it would do something, and it would summon the new strongest mob in the game. Let me just get it. So 3 times, and it will summon in the new strongest mob. And yeah, it's not coming out. Come on. Alright, it's not coming out. Okay, well, anyways, that disappointment. Need to find the actual one generating here, I think. Right, where is one? I just want one. What game mode are we on? On easy. Okay, let me just find one. Finding one. I need to find one. Ah, here's one. Let's summon in the new strongest mob. Don't think we're gonna get it. Come on. I'm trying to make a video. Ah! And it will summon. And the new strongest mob in the game is arising. And it is the Warden. Now, this mob is blind and it can't see, so it's the first blind mob in the game. But it will use its vibrations. See, it's detecting that there. It's detecting the zombie villager with its ears, so it can hear it. So right now it's trying to kill it. And it's the new strongest mob, and yeah, that's the thing. It has a sonic boom attack, and yeah. The sonic boom attack has an animation, and that's when, and the one will only do it when he can't reach its prey. So let me just show you. So if I were to go into survival mode, and I were to start dancing round, see, did you see that like particle coming out of it? That means it knows I'm here. It's detecting me, and that means it's angry with me, and it knows I'm here. So basically, what this means is that now I am. So now it's angry with me and it wants to get me. And did you see that? And it will keep on doing that till I die. It's sonically charged shriek is actually what it's called, but I call it a sonic boom attack. See, it keeps on doing that until I die. And there we go. And see, it says Elliot was obliterated by sonically charged shriek while trying to escape Warden. That's the new longest death message I think there is in the entire game. So I'm just going to show you how strong the Warden actually is. So, full netherite armor. Alright, full netherite armor. And, sorry, wrong thing. And full netherite armor, right? And skulk up here. You probably think, how bad could it be? Summon in the Warden. And then I go into survival mode. And, oh my god. Also, there's a new effect called darkness. That's what I'm getting. It's like pulses of darkness. And as you can see, it's very angry right now. So it'll just keep on going to the mob which it hears the most. Okay. Oh my god. Go away. Okay. I need the Warden to notice me. Alright, notice me, would you? And then let me just, like, start, There we go, now it notices me. And now it notices me. And, look, if I just run into it, and 3 hits. It takes 3 hits to knock me down with full netherite. Also, one of the biggest Java parity changes have come in one of the latest betas. Now, Trader Llamas. There's a new Trader Llama spawn egg for Bedrock Edition. A nice feature. Another Java parity change is that if I hit the iron golem, now it actually cracks up and then I can repair it with iron. See? I can repair it with iron and take it down again and repair it with iron. Also, do you just want to see how powerful the iron golem is against the Warden? It is literally. Haha. Well, if they get into a fight, which is happening right here, yeah, the iron golem has no chance against the Warden. Also, another very small feature with mud, well actually it's kind of a big feature, is that if I put dripstone on top of mud, the mud will actually turn into clay, so you got renewable clay. Another feature, reinforced deep slate. It is a new block exclusive to a new structure which we'll show after this, and it is the new strongest block with an efficiency 5 netherite pickaxe, the fastest pickaxe that you can get in survival. It takes over a minute to break, which is just insane. New structure, ancient city. Oh my goodness, it is huge. So it's the biggest structure in the game, and it is as of now it's the world's biggest, and it spawns with the sculpt blocks. But look at the loot in the chests. It's got music discs, the echo shards, it's got the disc fragments, and oh my god, it's just so cool. All the things they have, and oh, haven't even got to that enchantment yet. And look, enchanted golden apples, best food in the game. It has it all. Okay, it has it all. This is just a big thing. It's got all this. It's got all this. Oh, I keep getting a book which I haven't shown you yet, and I'll show you it in a few seconds. But I just want to show you how much there is in here. Like, you can get so much here. Like, it's so big. I mean, it's just like, it's so cool. Also, you can get really good armor. You can get like diamond armor with like protection and all of that stuff. Like the highest protection, highest everything. So yeah, there's just lots. I couldn't even break down every single structure. If you want to see that, then you should go watch a video. It's from Waddles, where he breaks down every single structure. Like, look at that. Look at this. Look at these. Like, isn't that? Like, would you come down here for a pair of diamond leggings? Of course you would. Enchanted as well. I mean, unless you already had netherite or diamonds or stuff. Like, it's just got it all. Okay. That's not the thing which I haven't shown you yet. Alright, so this is my favourite structure. This mini building is my favourite part of the HNC. Like, look at that, projectile protection, efficiency books, silk touch. This just has it all. This just has every single little feature. Like, literally. I keep getting the same thing. Anyways, it's just got lots of things to do. Also, there's a bit of a secret with the middle structure. So, it's a rare chance, but sometimes you can find a chest that contains one golden apple, and this exact golden apple is what was in that chest. I've no idea why, but that's what happens also. Thing I was on about. There's a secret room underneath it. It's kind of like a redstone laboratory. Also, it's got grass. You can actually get grass underground at the deep level. Like, that is so cool. But anyways, yeah, it's got all of this. I mean, it's so cool. Like, I just think this is a big feature, and everybody's gonna love it. Basically, like, shows how redstone works, and it's really cool. There's also a deep dark, but it's pretty rare, and it's basically just patches of skulk and stuff like that. That's all it is. But now moving on to the mangrove swamp biome. This is what it looks like, and it's really cool. And even the mangrove trees spawn with moss carpets. And now moving on to a fan favourite feature. It's here, finally, boats with chests. This is the moment I've been waiting for so long. It was in the vote and it won. And these are so cool. Basically, if you sneak and tap on the boat, you can open it. Or if you prefer, or if you want to do it while you're riding, if you open up your inventory while you're in the boat, you can do it that way as well. But like boats with chests, they're just so useful for going around the place. They're a big bug. Oh, that looks disgusting. That actually. Oh my god, that looks so disgusting. What is that? What is that? Bug Mojang, that looks disgusting. I never want to see that again. Also, there's a bit of a weird thing, Mojang. See the new touch controls schemes? They're really cool, but look at the tap off button. It shows a picture of a horse. And as far as I'm concerned, I'd like to think I know a bit about Minecraft, and I'm pretty sure that is not a horse. That's a boat. But anyways, that just about sums it up to every single feature in Minecraft 1.19's Wild Update. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything. But I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Every single feature. I mean, obviously there's advancements, bug fixes, but I'm not going to go for that. I'm just going to go for the important changes. The adding features, the features that have been added in. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. Bye!